So the excitement has been intense. The bell just rang, but these fans here have been treated to a psychological warfare. And drop-kicking Chavo Guerrero lets his feet now fly at the masked man, Mr. Olympia. There's Olympia down on the Coliseum concrete. And his man, Sandor Akbar, comes over to commiserate with him and to advise him. There's Akbar. And he's looking now for an opportunity for Olympia to get back up into the ring without having to meet the fury of Chavo Guerrero on the way. You saw Olympia raise that chair, and this is Chavo Guerrero's opportunity to get even with a man who has put him on the wrestling shelf for almost 2 months. Here in this ring, Olympia, with help from DiBiase, managed to take Chavo Guerrero and injure him, and Chavo is back here with fighting form. Oh, right. Bounced him across that ring. Tremendous work by Chavo Guerrero. Drop toe hold, and he's going out for the Tapatilla. The Tapatilla, a hold made famous a generation or two ago by his father and by Ruto Romero. And as he puts this pressure on here, he tries to get him up in the air, and Chavo takes a chance to try to force him. There is the Tapatilla, but it missed. A little bit too much weight on the part of Olympia, and he was able to slip out of the grip. Chavo Guerrero trying to set up the muscular Olympia and blast him down. That foot came out there hard. Chavo Guerrero, the man down. Olympia takes his position behind, grabs that head, and now fights into the position of having a strong left arm that can hang on to Chavo's head and make Chavo fight, lose some of that extra energy, and certainly lose the opportunity to swing in there and blast him with those flying feet of his. Chavo is one of the most versatile wrestlers in the game. He should be. The man who taught him this wrestling, his father, Gory Guerrero, was one of the most versatile of his generation. And now, it's Chris Boston looking for an opportunity to move in there. And Chavo Guerrero executes the grab, diving, head thrust, and there's one, there's two, and close. Jerry Usher came in there, came awful close to scoring the third count needed to win a fall. Surfboard hold as Chavo takes those arms and pulls them back, keeps them straight so that there won't be enough leverage for even the powerful Olympia to be able to pull them forward. Tight grip. There's Olympia. You're looking right up at him. Muscles of his start to work. He is a man who can lift tremendous poundages and does in a constant program of work. And there is the one thing that he forgot, that for every move there's a counter move, and for every ounce of force he was putting in one direction, Chavo Guerrero just led him along and pulled him in that direction. That's where the cartwheel turned and put Mr. Olympia back where he was in trouble. Twisting arm lock. Chavo gets in there, and notice he's got his foot hooked into the leg on the other side, on the far side. He's holding that right leg. Now he's got both arms. He really has Olympia tied up in a strange double arm bar here. And now Chavo pulled him back further. Olympia intended to go into a hold that would hold Chavo's shoulders down, and Chavo just pulled him back further and upset him and dropped him down onto the mat. Olympia executed that maneuver known as getting out of there. He did it. There's Olympia looking now to maneuver back into the ring. Chavo's fans know that he's got something up that brown sleeve of his. Chavo is tanned by the sun, and he's been doing an awful lot of working out in the open in California, getting ready for this return to Mid-South and Houston wrestling so that he could get his hands once again on Mr. Olympia. 5 minutes have gone by. The other man he wants, no secret about that. He wants Ted DiBiase too. So as he gets that, he got that leg under there and used it as a chopping block. Top man Guerrero, as he gets a chance to flail away at the head, the masked head of Olympia. Broad shoulder, lift and a scooping slam as Chavo tried that somersault bounce on him, tried to land his weight. There's one, there's two, and Chavo managed to squirm out of it. So Olympia comes in behind. See those back muscles of his come into play as he puts the pressure on the head, the chin of Chavo Guerrero. Fans sounding off with the noise, trying to encourage Chavo from underneath. Pressure going in there solidly and tightly. You can see that it's not a stranglehold. Some fans holler strangle when they see this hold, but it is far from a strangle, but it is painful. It is wearing. It does bog you down. Sunset flip of the Soviet. There's one, there's two, and it was close. The long legs of Mr. Olympia got him out of trouble that time as they threw them over and destroyed Chavo's balance. Again, reverse chin lock. Olympia stays in position. He gets a solid grip in there and holds it tight. This is one of the most aggravating holds to try to escape from, because the man behind you is in a perfect position to make you work and squirm and fight, and sometimes to no avail. Chavo moving that head around, trying to take the arm along with him. He's out, but he's not out of the woods yet. There it is. There's the twist. He waited until the right moment and made his move swiftly and surely. And there came that fist around there right squarely into the jaw, and that man can drive a powerful elbow, and does. So Chavo mashes into the turnbuckle. Is easy prey now. There's one, there's two. He may be easy prey to get down, but he's a difficult subject to keep down and to convince that he's booked. Olympia follows him. Olympia hangs on to that grip. There's a close-up look now of the grip, but this time it may start covering his nose. Not yet. But remember that if those hands go across the mouth and the nose at the same time, that it constitutes a smother hold, which is akin to a chokehold. And Chavo, fighting his way up, makes it up to his feet, and certainly manages to do extremely well. He's leading him by the mask as he slams him across that ring into the turnbuckle. Jerry Usher trying to warning that the mask is not to be used to apply holds, although you can go after the mask itself, if that's your object. Listen to that crowd now as it starts to rise in crescendo to let Chavo Guerrero know that, hard landing. Olympia's on top. There's one, there's two. And outside, Dando Akbar is trying to give the referee a lesson in counting. A scoop slam, a backbreaker. And, the way he bounced in that backbreaker, I was going to say, I don't think he's going to get up. But he literally bent it the wrong way. Chavo, and he comes up with a flying body block and almost a pin. And you were right in there for it. 10 minutes have gone by. There's a cradle hold as Chavo Guerrero snapped it on him, rolled him down, and took Olympia by surprise. Through the ropes and outside and off here to our left, right on the full Coliseum concrete, is Mr. Olympia. The photographers are here from Japanese magazine. There is Chavo Guerrero. He came over the top rope. Olympia's head hit my chair right underneath me. Chavo Guerrero went smashing down onto the concrete. Olympia is rising up slowly, and he is catching a warning about diving over the top rope. There's Olympia making it up now. But with the power with which his head rammed into the bottom part of my chair, I would say that he has to be fuzzy underneath that mask. And Chavo Guerrero gets after him, starts to drive fists and feet, and Jerry Usher is having his trouble trying to keep him away from him. And there is Olympia, who is adjusting something on his shoe and comes out and hits Chavo Guerrero and drives him through the rope onto the floor. And Jerry Usher, here comes Akbar around, trying to help over there, trying to get at Chavo Guerrero under the guise of helping. And the referee now is Olympia goes out to the ring and goes after Chavo Guerrero. He starts the count. Olympia picks him up, and Chavo is back in the ring. Here comes Olympia. The masked man takes the upper hand, and he gets the body slam, but it was that kick with that boot of his. There is a foot on the rope. There's a foot on the rope, and the count stopped. The count came to a halt as Chavo Guerrero managed to get that foot on the rope. The referee now telling him to continue, and Olympia continues, goes solidly in behind there to take a sleep hold. He's got the sleep hold now. Not a reverse chin lock, but a sleep hold. He pours it to him. Gets the arm tightly around the head. Puts the squeeze down on him and lays it in there as he goes for the total effect of a sleep hold. The arm stayed up. The testing was put to work, and the arm stayed right up there. And Sander Akbar is pronouncing victory on the outside. Fans are screaming for Chavo. They are howling for Chavo and driving back into that turnbuckle. Chavo put every ounce of his strength, and here comes a dive. Man! What a crash! Chavo trying to rise up. Well-placed pair of feet. And Chavo now has the opportunity to get that circulation returning, the adrenaline flowing, and he is making the most of it. He gets in there. He gets spinning around and kicked him with that one foot, and a good one, too. The atomic don't know that body drop the suplex. And there is the three, and Chavo Guerrero scores over Mr. Olympia. And on the outside of the ring, Sandor Akbar cannot believe it. Listen to the uproar. Oh, a pandemonium. What tremendous noise. Look at those fans. Just look at the way they have erupted here in the Sam Houston Coliseum. And again, Jerry Usher tries to put a stop here, but Chavo is going after the mask of Mr. Olympia, and the Akbar catches it. And Akbar was partly responsible for Chavo Guerrero's injury. Here is Chavo back again after Mr. Olympia, and Teddy DiBiase gets him in. And Chavo leads him more than halfway. And he's got 1, 2, 3 of them falling in all directions as Chavo looks fly. The last time he was in this position, he got hurt. But right now, he is letting them all go after it. And Ted DiBiase catches up to him, and the crowd gets a sudden hush. And Chavo fights his way out of it. Ted DiBiase with that so-called injured fist of his as he puts the boot to Chavo Guerrero. And again, they go after Chavo, and again they try to put him in the same position they had him a short time ago. They start to blast away at him with Mr. Olympia in there, holding and hitting. And the referee trying to put a stop to it, and Chavo has already won this match. And as the damage has been done, and later that Chavo has his trouble. Here comes help in the form of Art Cruz, and Art Cruz steps into a hornet's nest, and they start to blast in. Here comes Johnny Rich, and Johnny Rich is caught, and Johnny Rich is stopped, and DiBiase on Mr. Olympia ran into Chavo Guerrero. Here comes Mr. Cruz, and they get out of the ring. Chavo Guerrero is left lying there. Mr. Cruz standing over there as the ultimate rescuer who cleared the ring.